You can't flank them, it's in. Okay, they have a Zarya after there.
Someone peek for me.
I don't know why I'm scared.
Oof. Just haul whenever.
Thank you, squad.
We're just gonna break shields so we can get hold to it. We want to start working on the shield.
Make sure you use natural cover.
They have a widow. Your left, your left.
They're already setting my shield. Just back up, no shield. No shield, 5 seconds.
Hold here. Oh, Ryan, he's one.
Go on.
I got the mercy. Far as half.
Reloading.
Okay, 4 seconds out. I need help.
Oh, the widow got me.
Shit, yeah, pressing.
Thank you.
We need to back up. 4 seconds. 4 seconds. Come around, rather.
Oh, whatever.
We're alright. Let's keep backing up. I need healing in the back.
Yeah, hold on.
Fuck Zarya? Zarya 1,
You're all Chris.
I'm destroying the shield.
Let me get you back.
I got the widow.
I
got dragons if we can.
I'm switching down here. The 3 down.
Shit.
We got it, Jessica. Yeah, let's go more, Lucio.
Got it.
We need a hit scan.
Yeah, I'm gonna use dragons at this corner right here. At this point.
Can I get taxied? Lucio, can you come back? Zarya?
Yeah, I can.
Fuck.
We can play that.
Yeah. I'll switch.
Whenever you swing. Just let me know when you want bubble.
Far as half.
I gotta get you behind.
Zarya's half. Alright, I'm switching.
No, it's not. That's what I said.
There was a flaw in my approach.
Very far unit.
Repairing the damage.
Zarya's 1. One Genji. Round 1.
Fuck.
You just have. Oh, I'm not sure if you should use ults there. We're already done. Like all the time. And use the drop end. I've got that. Gotta go.
We can go right in the back, right in the back. Right in the back first.
Jesus fuck.
I killed the pair is still the strongest. That's like
What's up?
So whenever you want to.
Oh, bro.
Ryan's half. Zarya left. Just put it like a raptor. Lucy 1.
Zarya low.
It's late. It's way too late.
Fuck. Damn it.
Can we contest?
I don't think so. We got booped.
That's wild.
I'm sorry. Fuck.
Hey, don't get upset anybody. Listen, this is a GM team, and we're doing
I'm
this.
not upset. I'm not upset at anybody. I'm upset because I beat it late.
Oh.
Alright, squad.
Yeah, you're fine though, bud.
God.
I just heard the table slam. I didn't even know that was you.
I know your thought process. You were thanking beat for the Genji Blade. You were just waiting for that, but sometimes you have to use ults before you wanna, save your ult. Because sometimes you just have to use it to keep the team up. Because in that situation where we lost myself and they're so close to finishing it, if we don't live, they're gonna get it regardless of their Genji Blade. You know what
Also,
I mean?
it's fine to beat for something else if your Zarya has grab, because I can just solo grab the Genji and he doesn't kill anything.
I guess the thing here is communicate.
I also had a bed shatter. I thought they were going to do
Science
here,
will
but I
reveal
couldn't solo
the
shatter him.
truth.
I tried to.
Timmons, why aren't you wearing your Christmas outfit?
The government here has
Christmas
such a
outfit.
medieval
Christmas
view towards omnics.
We're at a Christmas tree. You should be in your Christmas outfit.
Is that your Christmas outfit?
Moira doesn't have one.
Shame on you. Just kill
It's
things.
not
Kill
even
the
Thanksgiving yet. Why are we worried about Christmas?
Because Christmas is the best holiday. Fight me.
They have that pharmacy again.
The Lord's ones. Ready? Bubble you whenever.
Okay.
3 seconds.
I need healing or come
I have it. Oh gosh.
Shit.
They're right one of
That's alright, I'm gonna switch.
That's
Real
straight
hard.
We gotta get it down.
Get into position.
FR's is
Hey, don't stagger, guys. Reset.
We must all make sacrifices in silence. Look at
Alright, bubble whenever.
this will heal you.
Around this right hand side.
Bars half, bars half.
1 second bubble. You can go in if you want.
I'm restoring you.
I shattered.
I countered them.
Oh, this here. Let's play blind.
Oh my god, dude, this far.
I beat it and I still died.
Don't let her
Watch
res.
Mercy, watch Mercy, watch Mercy.
Keep rubbing.
I need healing.
I'm on my way back.
Methodology is required.
Stick with you, Lucio.
Need healing on the back.
Red, I'm throwing heal towards you. Fuck. Didn't reach you on time, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I can't go down myself.
This will improve your condition.
Just like my comp game. When is she like, is our movement just too good to kill her? Is that what's the problem?
Yeah, actually.
No, I think she's just gonna fuck with it. That. It's not worth it. Alright, go for it. Go in. Zarya one.
There one.
Lucio point. He's one.
Got her. Alright.
Up the tempo.
They probably have blade.
I want to play blind card, try to get a big shatter.
Let's play Coalescence and Shatter here. But we also have to amp speed, so that we can just run through. It works in guild, so it should work here too. Alright, let's go. Amp speed. 1 times. You can do it. Massive. It's fine.
The fucking fire barrage in the back.
This will improve your condition.
We really should have prepared for that shatter. We were like calling it out and stuff.
Okay, so they use Shatter, they use Barrage, they use Valve, so they probably have Beat, Grab, and Blade.
Probably could use quick.
Genji? I don't understand how
Genji's
he's
one.
messed up.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Nice.
Army to repair the damage.
Just let him run, don't let him miss. Fine. Racing.
Are they using Beat? What?
Nice.
Why?
I love this dude. I love this dude. I love playing with this dude.
You see me, babe.
I'm falling back for now. 1 second. I'm gonna play for grab here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, pressure number. Go. I'm on.
Shit, this. Ooh, beautiful Beat, thank you.
Nice. Nice, good job.
It's fine, she just gonna be I've actually left it flat, right?
Maybe they were testing us.
Let him come up,
Zarya's...
Let him come up, I don't think they saw me. I don't think they saw me. Let him come up. If they did, I'm sure. If they saw me, I'm sure.
Alright.
They didn't. Hurry up. I'm stuck. I'm dead, dude. Oh wait, never mind, the Widow killed the entire team. It's fine. I have Grav here. We can just farm another Shatter or just kill them now.
Careful, Widow.
Where's yours?
Alright, I've got Coalescence. We can use it to push in. Ready?
I mean, for me, it's fine.
We gotta get on that Widow. I don't have shield.
I'm looking for her.
I'm on.
She's one. What is one? What is that? I need healing behind.
Get into position. Repairing the damage. Personne ne chatte. Fire at will.
No.
Oh, damn.
That's unlucky. Nice Shatter, actually.
Oh, that's huge.
Gazar's only one point. Gazar's only one point. Gazar, Widow.
When faced with a setback, we must challenge.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Nice job. Nice job, Scrap. That's what he gets for not
Oh
watching
shit, that was
Shatter.
Scrappy on Reaper?
That's what he gets. That's what he gets. That's what he
Nice,
gets for not.
dude.
He did not expect that Shatter at all. He did not expect it. That's what he gets for not blocking it. He's like, oh, he shattered when 4 of them are dead. And then Scrappy's just like, yeah. They were literally all dead. I mean, they were literally all down. Of course, the only shatters I get are when we're all dead, but it's whatever.
Alright, so Tem. So like this is like one thing that I saw. When Tem like wants to go in, not all of us like commit to it. Like we need to use our speed amp. We need to all be with him when he goes in.
Damn, still?
Alright, wait, I got a good way to explain this. Guys, I know this is horrible to say, but pretend he's Rocco. You have to protect Rocco.
I'm not
Because-
that bad.
Rocco Neko?
Yes!
I'm not that bad.
Dude, I played with him in my I played him in like last night.
Alright, so
Like,
you
not on my
understand
team.
that. He
He's
charges
trash.
in,
He's
he's
literally-
very aggressive. Timmons isn't
But
that
he's not
aggressive,
good.
but protect him as if he is.
I mean, I'm aggressive. But I'm not that aggressive. I'll
You just
shatter
need
before,
speed
but-
amp. I'm just saying, we just need speed amp. We need to commit to it easier. That's unlucky. I'm gonna get charge here.
Bars half.
Oh, can you give me some charge here? Just walk out.
Yeah.
You dodged the fucking fire. Oh my god, look, I see it. Come on.
Punish the Ryan, punish the Ryan.
Can't punish him if I'm getting dove by 3. It's fine. 40 seconds.
Doomfist is on the right, be careful.
Never
No, I
ready?
saw him. Yeah, he's still over there, be careful.
Alright, Tom, I'm ready. Let's go. But Blanco's awesome.
Oh, what a pin. Awesome.
Oh, what a boot. What a punch.
Oh, he
Oh,
does it.
damn.
He's dead?
I got punched into the rock line.
Doomfist low.
Fuck.
Damn, I got cocky.
I'm gonna go ball.
10 seconds remaining.
We played Farmington when we had a rank that just turned into top 4. What a cool team. What a cool GM team. I in fact love this team.
Oh!
Point, I can shatter. Stay on point, I can shatter, just get on point, get on point. Is her movement really that good that we can't ever kill her?
Bro, I'm telling you, you would have the same problems.
Score.
She does move very well.
Switching sides.
I can tell because her mercy's just as hard to hit
Prepare your defenses.
because she's copying her movements.
Select your hero.
Far can play against hit scan easily. She just has to play far away and away from damage drop off and behind buildings. And then it's hard as fuck to kill her. Especially once you have a Genji in your ass.
Alright, so we know they're gonna run the Pharah. So what can we do to counter?
I feel like if we don't run Zarya into their run Zarya, they're
Science will reveal the
It's my only
truth.
problem with the rest of Sigma, but I do think the double shield might be good against the Pharah, so we'll try it.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I went Sigma. No Widow.
Attackers
A widow.
incoming in
A widow.
30 seconds.
Widow has no damage drop off. You can kill. You can just headshot her and then she dies.
We could maybe...
Which might be hard, but
Just do junk scrap.
I'll try my best.
I hope you try your best, buddy.
I'm trying,
I'll give you a kiss, bro. You try your best.
Is Sacred watching?
but... So
I am
I'm
watching.
always watching this trash main tank of mine.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective
Oh,
A.
here comes the bonus.
Is there a shield? Okay.
I headshot.
Nice. Obvious.
I'm gonna go
Tried
on
my
the field
best.
and
I tried my best.
Yeah, breaking their shield. Breaking their
Oh,
shield.
Doomfist is on
Doomfist
you.
is behind.
Mine one. Zarya's one too. Listen, man. One stun, he's one.
Bars
That
half.
Doomfist is still behind us.
Burn that Ryan. Start busting their shield.
Got him.
I need healing up top left. They're
Coming.
behind now. I'm good, thank you.
Ryan, feet. Good.
I'm trying to get this far out.
Fuck,
She's
she got me.
focusing me. Bars half. Fuck.
It's fine.
Not dead yet.
I think we did pretty good for Gene.
I do
Yeah,
too,
honestly,
yeah.
that's what I was about to say.
And make sure we all go into match chat. Mhm.
Play of the game.
Yes. Hello.
Hello. Hello. Okay, you can take it out.
Hello?
Shit, maybe. Oh, wait, I want to see the cards, bro.
Bro, fuck the card.
Beautiful. There's beautiful cards up there.
Alright, so, support y'all, go ahead. Y'all tell them what y'all. Go ahead.
Alright, go ahead, Splashy, you can start it.
I think that, like, I mean, for the DPS that you guys were running, I feel like you guys could have ran a Mercy, and we only saw Mercy, like, towards the beginning, and then, like, you know, for the rest of the screen, for the rest of the map, it was, like, Moira Lucio. And then on top of that, it seemed like there was a lack of communication. Like, for instance, Kira, you popped a really, really, really great like coalescence, and you got about 3 or 4 of us critical. But I don't know if you called it out because there was no focus fire, or it seemed like as a team, it wasn't like you were paying attention to how much damage that initiation ult was. Because out of the entire map, that was probably the best support ult you guys had, and that's not to be, rude or anything. It just was the best ult. You know what I mean? You did get like 4 of us critical. It was a really good ult, and it could have honestly taken the point. With that being said, ults were a big problem when it came to support. It felt like a lot of the defensive ults were being popped way later or just unnecessarily. There were some fights where the ult could have been used and it wasn't at all, and then there were times where it was used when 5 of us were already dead or we were backing up and then we heard the ult. So ult management's a big thing you guys have to start paying attention to.
Okay.
And just communication in general.
Okay.
Yeah, that pretty much sums up what I was gonna say. I think like he hit it home that we kind of agreed that the ult usage management, like obtaining the ults, whatever, is like a really big issue. Like I don't really know what's going on, but I feel like squad, like I don't really know why, but it just seems like it's taking you a really long time to get some of these beats, and it was to the point where I was tracking you so well that we knew that if we just damage boosted our Genji, we were going to be able to get Blade before you even had a beat, like, ready to go. So it just felt like, and that's exactly how third point went. We just damage boosted our Genji, got the Blade, and popped it before you were able to get a beat. So it just seemed like that was, like, really predictable, and it just seemed like it was taking you a really long time to get that. But in general, it seemed like support ult usage and management was just kind of sporadic.
Okay.
Yeah.
DPS. Votes. Bro.
Yeah, you wanna go first? You can go.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
I don't think DPS ults are really an issue. DPS ults are kind of just when you're feeling it, but when another team has a Pharah, if they don't have a hit scan and you can't play Pharah, you gotta whip out a Mercy and an Ashe immediately, especially if you're getting rolled, because you can farm that Bob up really quick and just contest the point, slow the game down and shit. You don't want to run McCree, especially when you have a Moira. The Soldier, once you ran Soldier, you started doing more. But with McCree and Moira, like, you want to stay away from the fight as McCree, and you just won't get healed as you won't get healed on Widow or Ashe. You really need that Mercy, honestly, and you can just one-tap a Pharah and really change a fight immediately when you're getting rolled. Other than that, the Hanzo picks, the picks were good, the counter picks were, it was just, yeah, you need to call out when you're gonna, call out when you're gonna ult, that's all else I can really say, yeah.
Votes.
I feel like communication was the main key that you guys need to work on. For example, when I was Doomfist, I rushed your backline, and I don't feel like I was targeted as much as I should have been. So, first point on defense, I believe, or on attack for us, I dived, and I killed the Baptiste, and I got killed myself, but that should have easily been avoidable, in my opinion. As long as you just need to focus out who's behind you. If someone's running Doom on the enemy team, run CC, like something to counter him, because he's gonna be a big issue if you don't like bother to stop him and shit.
Yeah, I'm not saying never run McCree, because McCree is a good pick against Doom and Pharah, but it's a lot better of a pick if you have an Ashe along with you, because one of you can focus down the Pharah and another can protect your backline, especially if you don't have a Brig. Like, yeah, Lucio Moira is just going to get ran through by Doomfist every time, especially with the Pharah in the air. That's going to be really hard to, you're going to have to manage your ults really fucking well.
Alright, as like tank line, I would definitely I don't really have any complaints, to be honest with you. It's more of because I seen you were taking space when you needed to, and you were not letting go of that space at all by any means. And I would say a tad bit too aggressive from your Zarya's point of view. Like her bubbles, your bubble management was a little but other than that, like it was decent. I mean, you kept high charge when you needed it. But you didn't do anything with it. So you just got to be very, decisive when it comes to your bubbles, not waste them, because that can literally turn a fight instantly. Timmons, my guy. Nothing. I can't really. There's really nothing. Wasn't that bad, honestly. You're just too greedy with your shatters. That's all it was. There was times where I think 3 or 4 times you've shattered a wall instead of anything around me. But that's just the mindset that you have right now. It's just like, okay, well, my shatter needs to drop 4 people, and I'm gonna do anything I have to do to make sure those people are shattered. You can't have that mindset at all. Be smart with it. Even if you just like solo shatter, like, or not solo shatter, like 2 shatter, like anybody. Just make sure it's a smart. I can't speak. Just make sure it's smart. And give me some. Yeah.
On your all's first attack, on the 3rd point for our defense, your all's attack, when I shattered that wall, I was thinking that your Genji was going to drop down, and I was going to shatter him because then he had blade, so I was trying to take him out of the fight before he could get that chance.
I guess that's smart.
Yeah, it did look like that.
One thing I did notice about the tanks that I did want to say when we were rolling you guys that first attack, instead of trying to go Ryan Zarya back, it's really hard to get like high energy immediately as Zarya, and if our Zarya already has energy, it's really hard to recover from that. And if they break through your Orisa Hog, what you'd want to do is run double shield to try to just slow us down, stop the point, and stop the Zarya from getting ult charge for sure, and just slow that energy down too. Just because if your Orisa isn't shooting her, then she's probably not going to get charged with double shield.
And Zarya against double shield is like a throw pick. So
yeah.
Definitely. And I feel for your team, the Zarya. There was instances when it was first point on attack for you guys. You guys capped first point, and in the middle it was just me and Lucio, I believe, and then we just got grabbed and fight was over. So that's also an example, like ult management. Like fight was over, grab shouldn't have been used at that time. Could have been saved.
Timmons, if you can try to be.
We just grouped up and spawned and sped back.
Yeah.
Timmons, when you can try. If you do see anybody low and whatever, make sure you are that voice of like that point of attack. Like you make sure you have the authority of who you're going to get, and you want to make sure that person is dead by any means. Like, so let's say you see me, right? Because you guys got me low. Like you definitely like had me low multiple times in that fight. Make sure you finish me off. That's really a big part of something that lacked too. But other than that, like it wasn't that bad at all. We're gonna get a next round going. We're gonna run. What is it? When you want to do control? Control should be fine. Alright, we'll run some lead.
Let me put in one more little comment that I was going to say, and it's become like kind of a topic amongst other peoples who were talking about like DPS or tank. And it was something that I did kind of notice, I just kind of forgot to say, was that your support line, a lot of the time is in charge of like the tempo, right? They work in conjunction with your tank line to provide the tempo of the game. Like, so it's really important. It's really important for your support line to be aware of kind of what's going on around them. Because, like, for example, let's say I notice that the enemy Zarya used her projected really early in the fight. Then I say, okay, hey, let's go in. I'm going to speed in, like 3, 2, 1, let's go, and we can just rush through your front line, right? So, like, that's just kind of an example, but being aware of those kind of things and trying to help control the tempo with your tank line is super important. So,
but I'm about to go. We're about to go back to group chat, and we'll be back after this map as well.
Ryan, careful with those fire strikes. It kept deflecting most of them. So just try to like I don't really play tank, but that's also one thing that I noticed. A lot of your fire strikes are just getting.
Yeah, you gotta be aware of the DPS, not only the tanks.
Alright.
It's just something to think about.
Thank you. Back to party chat, guys. Hello.
Is that your black kitty and is it?
Hello, Secret. So yeah, I forgot. I'm streaming on YouTube. If you want to hear what the coaches, or not coaches, but the you know what I mean, the enemies say to us. Do you want the link? Well, as I was saying, is like figure out what to say, because I'm like, well, they're not our enemies, they're not our coaches, but I mean, Where's Sacred? There he is. Here's the link. Oh, shit, we're going right in. Alright, so, be more vocal about initiating your ultimates. If you guys think you want to use it for a team fight, let's try just calling it out. Like, hey, I'm using this for this fight or something, or I'm about to have it or stuff like that.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Okay.
Control center.
I'll be watching over you.
You know what?
Enough waiting around, let's get out there.
I don't know. It's up to you.
Am I muted? No, I'm good.
I'll be busy soon enough.
Tem's still in game chat.
Let me get you patched up.
Yeah.
Timmons.
Round 1. Capture the objective.
He's not in match chat. He must be in the team chat by himself.
He's not. I'm in team chat right now.
I could use some assistance.
Hold on.
Oh, this is up.
McCree's won.
Stop attacking because we don't have Timmons. I think he realized I started shaking my head in front of caption.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
I don't know. He must be still in match chat because nobody's in anything else. Is he in here?
Oh, Carrie. Yeah, he's in this chat, but he's not talking.
That's
Carrie,
weird.
you know how I was telling you, like, in the middle of that comp game, that I was gonna mute my phone, and that the second I said that I got a message from my teacher for homework?
Mm.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm trying
that
to
wasn't
hurry, I'm
homework.
sorry.
I just read it.
Oh, there you are.
It's her telling her she's gonna be out
I'm
tomorrow.
trying to hurry. Just give me like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yo, first hour, I don't. Well, actually, I would have preferred that if that was my second hour teacher. The first hour teacher, I actually enjoy. Second hour, I don't. Also, our school's doing this thing, and I guess they really didn't think about it, where basically, there's
Oh, let's go to party check, cause yeah. Hello.
There's this thing, or well, teachers are able to sign up for this thing where basically students raise money for a specific teacher, and then whoever gets the most money gets the day off. It's the dumbest thing. But you already know. Literally, all of us on my whole entire block schedule, we already decided on one teacher that we hate and cannot deal with. We've already decided that if we like give money to a specific teacher, we've already decided who it is. We just can't deal with him. It happens to just get one.
Alright, I'm back.
Timmons?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, I let them know. Is everybody else here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where did
No.
you go, Timmons?
My mom came in my room and started making me do a bunch of stuff.
Okay, because we started, we're like, wait. Well, now we're at garden. Okay. So we were saying, oh, Timmons didn't hear what you said, Scrap. Say it again. About the old thing with culture.
The communication thing. I mean, like, ever since I left, because I was the one doing it.
Alright, so we'll pre-plan the ults then, or like I said, if you feel like some ults just have to be used at points, you can't really call it. If that happens,
Actually, no,
just
let's go Winston. Let's go Winston Diva.
Winston Diva? Okay. Yeah, you're really low, Timmons. Shove it in your mouth.
Diva, it's their show. Diva's our show.
Oh.
Or ball. Diva's our show.
Ball.
Let's go right side.
Ball. Yes.
Alright, I'm going in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, I'm jumping in.
Alright, Doomfist, come across towards our spawn. They're on
Okay,
squad.
Doom. I'm killing Doom. Okay,
I
he's
got
already...
squad. I left you for a second.
Doom's 1. They have a Symmetra.
Come on, you Scrap.
I'm on,
Drop
someone,
down to
I'm rolling in.
I didn't leave for that.
Racing one.
Squad needs help. We got this Doom
I know,
on
I'm
us.
tasing the crap out of him.
Okay.
Still tasing
Sorry,
those
my
in the back.
fucking mic was muted.
Resing.
I'm falling back.
Doom's on me again.
Lucio.
Lucio. I'm not doing this. I'm just gonna talk. I race his mind.
I don't know if pharmacies that moves with this phone.
Starting over from the beginning.
Do you want to swap?
Stream engaged.
Yeah.
I've got you.
Thought I called die, but I guess.
Well, guys, like we're just saying though, with the Doomfist, I said McCree was a really good counter for it.
I'm ready.
I'm running. I'll have primal.
Doomfist is on our squad again.
I'm going for mines here. I got a sim, Sim's alone.
Yeah, where'd she go? Mercy one.
Shit. Doomfist got me.
Come on.
Yeah, we're getting punished by this Doom, guys.
I think the dive tanks should dive.
That's what I was doing. I jumped all the way into their team. What do you mean?
Too.
Well, we should probably do it together, like a coordinated dive. All of us on them. I'm just saying, like that'd probably help.
Call your targets. Tom, please. Let's call you diving. Yeah, mine's here.
I'm just gonna jump in on Sim. I'm gonna try to kill. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm gonna activate now.
Sim's on point.
Yeah, I'm focusing the rest. I'm just taking them. They're backing up.
Dude's behind. He's altered.
I'm getting out.
Alright. Sim is out. We can kill Sim.
Nice.
Sim is half. Please kill Sim.
Nice res, nice.
I'm killing Sim, dude. I'm just gonna jump off. We shouldn't. Probably should swap up dive.
We got a touch.
Come on.
Doom in backline.
Oh, I got booped.
Missy one.
There's so many fucking turrets.
A speedy recovery. Best round lost.
Alright, I want to voice my opinion here. I do not think the Doomfist Tracer was a good call.
Score 0-0.
Because Squad and I could not get away from the Doomfist, and me and him kept getting split from you guys, or Scrappy would have to stay back with Squad, and it was taking way too long for him to kill the Doom.
Let's go run Zarya Reaper Doom.
Alright, I can go Reaper.
Okay. There you go, Zarya.
Moira? Okay.
Science will reveal the truth.
But Squad, I need you calling when that Doomfist is on you.
Okay.
5.
Who you calling pathetic? You rude shit.
Let's go through Wyvern. Get ready to punch him away from me. You're punching him. Oh, you punched him already.
Go off.
Awesome.
I'm running. Just back up.
I got pushed all the way back to spawn.
It's fine. You should just die.
Oh, now I'm getting staggered. Yep.
The issue is we won't be able to even push in because they're just going to keep walling us. We have to go left side. We cannot go through main. Go through left.
Yet. This will improve your condition. Power of destruction.
I made it. We're good. Awesome.
Yeah, I leveled the Reaper so you can get out.
Go, Doom one.
Doom slow.
Help our Reaper.
Went back out.
We still. We can't win that still?
No.
It was just me and
Hey,
Squad.
where's the wall? Come, they where's the wall? Come.
Oh, they all went main.
I'm going in.
Dead. We were split. That's what I was trying to tell you.
Backed up there,
It's alright, we're good.
When faced with a set,
We got ults.
you must challenge our assumptions.
Hey, funny bubble.
They're gonna shatter, and they're gonna grab.
I'm just gonna try to bait wall. I don't want to go main, but...
Alright, look, I have, fuck.
Just back up.
I have Coalescence which we could use to get through.
We can't...
Doom's out here, Doom's out back.
Awesome, he got a bubble. How cool.
They wasted me,
Grab, I don't think the Doom's a call here.
I'm grabbing. He's close.
Good touch point.
It's fine.
We need to push up. Well...
Yeah, we definitely need to. We have no ults.
We only have B. We
need shatter?
Doom back.
Doom behind.
Doom on me.
He's ulting.
No, it's dead. Yeah, I think he went for B and then he died.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna go ball. Wait, can we contest?
Perhaps a new methodology.
Fuck. I'm down. We're all split up everywhere. Alright, match chat.
Play of the game.
Hi.
Okay. Hello. So, I'll just let Cap explain when he gets here what we're gonna do.
Wait until everyone's in here.
We got the big fat strats coming up. Hot and
Alright,
ready. Serving 'em.
so we're not even gonna say anything about this map. What we want to do is that we want everybody to stay in match chat, Three of a Kind will mute their mics, and we want to hear how your guys' comms are going, because it just really seems like that's really a struggle for you guys. It's like, it just seems like there's some sort of miscommunication. We kind of want to figure out what the problem is.
Okay.
Is that fine with you guys?
Is there a map that you guys want in particular?
I don't know. Is there a map you guys want?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Full edition, brother.
Hey, switch sides. No. Stop that. Switch sides with them attackers.
What in the crap? What is going on? I thought we were playing Blizzard World.
Fuck Blizzard World, bro. Fuck that nasty ass map.
Hey, that map's kind of booty. Like,
it's because you guys don't play DPS, that's why.
Yeah, me mics, just. You mics, just me mics.
Yo, Kira, I have to go, dude.
Wait, what?
I have to go. I need to do homework.
Fuck, I don't have anyone to replace you.
you need someone to... can you
try to
run
get
one more
someone
map
to-
though? Can you just make it to this last map?
Dude.
Yo, you got it. You got it. What kind of homework do you have? Fuck out of here. You can.
I have to read for 3 hours.
Ah, that's pussy shit.
Yo, Kev.
No, I have to literally read 100 pages.
Wait. Who's those people in spectators?
Bamboo, he's one of my friends.
Can he feel?
I mean, probably.
They're Sacred Clown and Bamboo. Awesome.
You guys can. Mute mic though.
Alright.
Let me ask Sacred. Sacred. Xerxio needs to leave. Can you fill? Off tank. Or if you want to do tank and then... Okay. Off tank you can do? Okay. Come on in. Sacred said he can come in if you need him.
Kira,
Yes.
do you want me to do that?
Xerxio, is that fine? Because you said you had to go.
What's fun? I'm actually like brain dead. I spaced out.
I said Sacred said he can come in and fill.
That's fine.
I don't know where she's at.
I feel like on Kings Row, y'all listen to me pretty fine, but I feel like I'm losing.
Not right now, Katie.
You weren't listening to my calls, so it was very frustrating.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Especially on the one time that I said go left, and like four people went main.
Yeah.
Except it was me and somebody left side. I think it might
I
have been
was with
Stephanie, so it
you.
was left side.
No, I was
And we
with
got
you.
destroyed. Oh,
I pushed
you
one.
were.
I was
Okay, there's
pushed
three of
one.
us left, 3 of us main,
Attack
and we didn't
commences
all
in
go
30
left like I wanted to.
What comp do we want to run?
Well,
Dorado attack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming Sacred wants to play main tank.
I'll run Mercy
The
then.
thing with this is they're gonna like know
Hold on,
where
she'll
we're
break.
going and stuff.
Attack
They're
It's
probably
fine.
running a best in comp. Probably, or a pharmacy. No, they have a side, Ash.
And Ash, she's up top.
There's a Widow, top right.
The double run.
There's
They're
a
running
Widow
double scan.
right
Widow's
behind
up
us.
Yeah, there's Widow's behind top right.
Then she'll recharge.
Okay.
Getting behind payload.
P, can I
Got the
kill
Widow.
you?
Scrap.
Nice,
Scrap.
nice.
Got the.
Bitch.
I'm just starting to break
Then
stuff.
she'll recharge.
Hit Rusty Ash.
Kill the rest of or we can get a rest of here.
I'm dead.
Shit.
Kill them.
Hey, back out, back out.
Shields are broke. Never mind.
Damage increase.
Genji's top right. They swapped off the Widow.
What do they have now instead of the Widow?
Widow Genji. I mean, Ash Genji.
Okay.
I hit him.
Shit, Ash is up. Fuck. Ash is up top, by the bridge. Lucio's up there now too.
A clean bill of health. Do something.
Where's Bob? Oh,
You can kill him.
I'm taking care of
One right.
Kills him with Brogan. He's broke.
Oh my god.
There's a matchup.
Healing.
Alright.
The Ashe is one, the Ashe is
Top.
one.
Right side. Genji is
I'm on
right
top with
side.
you.
The Ashe got killed.
Pushing up. Ulting now.
There's Genji
I'm
behind.
gonna eat.
Genji. Genji no deflect. Genji no dash.
Alright, reset. Let's go left.
the wonders of modern
Come back.
medicine.
This way. Come on.
At your service.
This way. Guys, this way.
What?
I said go left.
No rock.
Ready?
Stun the fuck.
Falcon? You guys lost one.
Break Bongo.
Yeah, you guys lost one.
The Ashe is one in the back.
Fuck, I got bouldered.
Good shield.
We can kill the Lucio.
Ulting now.
I'm back there.
I'm dead.
Focus
Lucius
Lucio behind
behind.
us.
Sigma behind.
Focus
On
Lucio
point.
behind us.
The shield.
And just regroup.
Nobody's responding to my calls.
60 seconds
Alright.
remaining. Good as new.
Hey, let's pick it up.
Alright, we got beat. We got
I'm taking care of
Flux coming up.
They're taking high ground. I feel like we need them to go from high ground.
We could go full right and go up top. Take the top high ground from them.
Yeah, this.
The Ashe is up there with the Lucio.
Okay, I guess not.
And the Mercy.
Versa 1, Versa half.
Sigma's top left. Good beat.
I have Bungo here. Versa's up top in the window.
So, Mercy and Ashe.
We're Bungo 3.
They're all up there. They're all up there. Just, yeah, play against them. Play like you're defending right now.
The shield 1.
Nice.
Sigma. Oh.
I think they realize that he's missing now.
Yeah.
There he is.
Took him a while.
Talking to me? Oh.
My bad, I'm back.
Yeah, you're a fucking bot. Okay, anyway, yeah, I don't have a way to unpause it.
Alright, hello?
So, hold on one second. Let me fucking figure this out.
Hello?
I was kind of botting out the whole time there.
We're just sitting there
one
like,
second.
are we gonna pause? And then you guys
How
didn't.
do we figure out
Well,
how
I
to
didn't
unpause
have
the
a
game?
button, and I didn't want to stop to pause to bind a button and shit.
Ain't the pause, like the unpause, the bullshit, ain't like the same shit?
Yeah, I know, but it's being weird, bro. Do you have a pause button bound, Cap?
I do not, my nigga.
Does anybody have a pause button? Like,
I think I do.
like I don't.
Give it to me and I'll try
Sorry,
to
I'm
get back.
botting out.
Give it a kill,
My bad, my Wi-Fi just fucking died for some reason.
You good,
Oh, my old
I mean, Mike's-
Alright.
Guess what? Mine's not working. I shit
Well,
you
we have
not,
to
mine's
restart the
not
whole thing.
working.
What the hell? Okay. So,
Do we restart? Do we just
Hold
give
on,
him
me.
first point or something?
That's
we
fine.
can. Alright, let's just restart and give him first.
Just
one.
restart. We'll give you first, and yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Let me just give this back to you because this is dumb.
Fuck, dude. I can't. I'm so mad. I'm gonna play. That's fine.
Alright, me and Mike, bro.
Prepare to attack.
Let's just go where we were.
while we're waiting, you guys, we need to figure this out because calls are being made, suggestions are being made by both me and Simmons, and it's like
And we're
nobody's
not focusing targets.
Yeah, nobody's listening.
Like, I don't mind losing, but I get really frustrated when I call targets and nobody focuses besides me and like another person. Like, that's when I start getting frustrated.
Once
like,
the
really
mission
frustrated.
starts, no more messing around.
Scrappy.
Commences in 30 seconds.
Red.
Yeah.
Squad.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I wasn't hearing you guys, so I want to hear you guys.
Yo, Caption, why are you going to the first point?
Yeah, back up, bot.
Because I want to watch him push. Nigga, damn.
He's probably gonna 1v6 us, honestly.
Shit. We're gonna get the 360 shatter into his shield again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Please don't hate me.
He didn't 360 shatter into his shield, he 360 shattered me.
Oh no, he just shattered into you when he was nanoed, the other one.
Hello.
Oh shit!
Wait, what?
Hey!
Kill Genji! Kill Genji! Genji one! Genji one! Genji one! Genji one! Genji one! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him!
Ow, fat turtle.
Good! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Real charge!
Unbelievable.
They give us first point, and this is how we
Sorry
treat
for
them.
calling you fat.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, turtle.
What'd you get for 360?
Ah, I'm so scared. I got shot.
Okay, for real now.
Wait, I need no blood for that.
I'm dead.
Pretty wake up top. He's getting
Pretty slow.
I got you, Sacred.
I got combo
heals.
Pulling up. 3, 2, 1.
Top right,
McCree,
Ash.
top right.
Or is that McCree?
There are Genjis in our back line.
It's McCree.
Getting heals.
Shit, I'm dead.
I can't.
Yikes.
Okay, they have a Genji and a McCree, so
We should not play Tracer.
we're
A
doomed.
speedy recovery.
I'm switching over there.
Best.
I shouldn't say that.
Let's get you back in the fight.
I don't know why I did that. Where's spawn?
Shield 5.
There's his shield broken.
Pulling now.
Falcon?
Genji, Genji.
Genji behind us.
Genji. Dead.
Cleaning out damage. Like, I still have really hard damage, like 800.
I probably shouldn't use Valk, but whatever.
Watch red side. Pulling now. Oh, nothing.
They backed up.
Pushing up.
Oh.
Run a wrist shield. Pulling now.
Versus hat
Low.
one.
Shield
Versus
2.
one.
Just keep
I'm gonna
breaking
bongo
shields.
3, 2,
Versus one again.
1. There
Versus dead.
we go. Pulling.
After with no ults, no ults, no ults, 41, no ults, no ults. Sigma, 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 Sigma. Kill Sigma. Kill Sigma. Good.
I got points.
Pulling off high
Top
ground.
left, Genji. He's got, no,
Genji no dash.
deflect.
Dash. Yeah.
I'm taking care of you.
Versa. McCree top right.
I couldn't get him.
I was underneath. Okay.
I have dragons. We can. Just die if you need to. Die if you need to.
Immer unterbricht mich jemand bei der
So they just used Titan.
Alright, let's go around the right.
We're a little staggered right now, so we're gonna have to wait a sec for McCree.
This way.
Alright, follow me.
Payload moving again.
I am loving this.
When they use E, we can pull dragons.
Let's get you back out there.
Kill Lucio on cart. He's
Mercy one.
Shit, let's shoot.
Can you behind us?
I got beat when I flashed him. I'm so fucking mad.
Lucio.
Okay, Timmons.
Lucio's so weak. Lucio is so weak.
That McCree's top left, and he's giving me issues.
Go fuck yourself.
Shit. Like,
I got him so weak. They don't kill anything.
Team kill.
One damage. Pick it up a bit.
Bewundere der modernen Medizin.
Alright, we've got 3 ults.
The payload stopped.
We can use my Valk to initiate. And
What's the
let
McCree top right?
him set up.
Can you pull top?
Or up top
Red.
anywhere? Are we going right side or?
We should have, but I guess not. Alright, let's go in.
The retreater behind us on the high ground.
Pulling up now.
Fuck, I got rocked. Where's the high noon?
Well, he's gonna.
In front of us.
Awesome.
That's McCree.
We go top right, we use high noon. Okay?
Scrappy. Shit.
I don't think what we have is the call.
What do you want?
The Tracer's picking at us. Their McCree's just holding high ground, and he's uncontested.
Well, what do you want for DPS?
Healing stream engaged.
I mean, we have ults, so I guess we just go with this because we have ults.
Take the high ground.
Push anyway. Oh,
there's a Lucio over there.
He's one.
He's out.
30 seconds.
Follow me.
Let me know when you're gonna pull enough for dragon into it.
They're holding top left.
We should have.
Tracer's behind us.
Tracer's behind.
Valking.
Tracer's behind.
Tracer's behind you guys.
We can kill.
Throwing up dragon.
Special attack.
Kill Orisa.
Tracer behind.
Orisa.
On the Orisa.
On Ursa.
Okay. This is great.
Sigma on cart.
Winnable, very winnable. Stay on payload.
Sigma.
Let's keep it moving. Damage boost.
Where is he?
I jumped top.
Bridge.
What happened to certain Sigma on cart?
Down on town.
Sigma's one.
Oh,
Okay.
I shouldn't have gold red damage.
Score 1-0. Switching sides.
Woof, motherfucker.
Prepare your defense.
Yo, can I go, any chance I can go like Roadhog?
Huh?
Any chance I can go like Roadhog or something? Maybe. Oh, I feel like.
Sure.
But I mean, if it's a problem, we don't have to do it.
Yeah, I'll go for it. Is that Red talking that wants to go Roadhog?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, I could go this if we want to support it.
We can try that.
I'll be watching over you. Scanning.
Oops, did not mean to do
Scrap.
that.
You know who you should go, right?
Hmm?
Yeah, thank you.
You're fully hit.
Hello.
Cancer might not have been the call. My fault.
Huh?
Set up. What I just picked might not have been the call. They have a tracer going left side.
Mercy.
Watch the res.
Listen.
Genji's
He's
behind
underneath.
us.
No. He's gonna get the mega.
Listen. Tracer behind.
We need to rotate. Awesome.
Oh, you're anti.
There's a Genji behind.
Go with me.
Good.
Shit.
Oh. It's alright.
For your own safety, get behind the barrier.
Ball's
Ball's going right side.
There's a Winston up top. Pulling off now. Oh. Use bubble.
Versus wait.
Ball behind.
Tracer's top.
Call ball one.
Shit. I can't stay up there.
You need to get off.
One Cintra up, top left.
Genji behind.
DPS behind.
And Tracer.
Alright, these please use.
Holy shit.
A clean bill of health.
For what?
Just stay at. I don't know.
Para reporting.
See what I'm gonna say.
Nice squad.
Well,
What'd you get for diving me?
We got the square. We're having Valk
Oh,
soon.
they have a Genji right side.
They're up top.
Pulling.
He's dead.
This is Winston.
Shit, you're anti.
What's the
Diana's one on point. Winston diving me, I'm one in the back.
Falcon.
Anna was
I'm one.
Tracer on me.
I can't see you, sir.
Almost one, almost dead.
Let's see this Anna. Never mind, just a...
Winston on point one.
Winston.
Tracer on me behind.
Where's the
I
sniper?
can't see it.
She's up in the church. Pretty sure I saw her. Yep, she's in the church.
Can you give me a pull on this corner here?
3, 2,
Winston's back.
1. Falling out. Nope. Winston.
Up top.
I don't.
I
What's
have
left
eyes on
side?
the window. Make sure you guys call her.
We have Hog, we have Square, we have Dragon, and we have our Bungo. Winston
Monkey
jumped
and
up
Mercy
top.
driving up top.
Ball's behind.
There's a Hammond coming around.
He's one.
They
They
lost
lost
somebody again.
Lunas again.
Winston.
Give me out.
Shit, you're anti.
Alright.
Oh no. She's running.
Winston. Nice. Mercy point. Anna?
You're all antied again?
There's a Genji in the back tap.
I got antied.
Awesome.
They lost someone again?
Yep.
I don't know if they know that.
There, they got it.
Oh, they do?
I'm gonna need y'all to come back like super fast.
I'm gonna be throwing dragons on point.
Don't tell them that.
Oh, like no.
They can hear everything that we're saying.
I know.
Is that the point?
Because they're here to help our comms. They're here
Yeah,
to
I
help
know.
us in general.
I know.
I think they're all
You know,
upset
we need
because
that
they
time
can't
card.
pull the sneaky sneak on them.
Who?
I said, I think, whoever said that, I was like, it's because you want to pull the sneaky sneak on them.
Oh, yeah.
Is anybody near the cart besides me? Question.
I'm here.
Well, besides you. Okay.
I just got back from spawn.
Oh
My ass is about to be handed to me. I
God.
see him
Like, I'm
looking
just
at me.
exiting
He's ready to kill me. With his nano or his fucking damage
Rage quitting
boosted.
or something?
Bro, that nigga Gavin, on your attack shit had me weak as a bitch, and I just laughed out loud to myself.
What?
I don't know who you died to. I think Gavin, not Gavin, Volts killed you. He was like, oh, go fuck yourself. I was like,
no, I killed Volts, actually, I'll have you know.
Oh shit! Well, I seen your name in the feed when I said it. When you said it, I was just like, yo, this
You know, now that you guys are listening, I'm like panicky and I was paying attention to everything I was saying. I say fuck a lot.
No, it's good. Y'all don't understand that we're not really listening to you guys. Like, we're not listening to like what you're doing, where you're going. We're more like listening to like what you're calling out, as in like in team fight. So, honestly, I say that like you need to have a primary target caller and a shot caller, because your guys is like as of right now. Your guys' comms are like all over the place.
Timmons is supposed to be our shot caller. But we don't really have a target caller shot. Timmons just kind of tries to do that too.
Alright, well, we're ready. Me and my mic again. So I'll see you in a few.
I knew he was coming for me!
Awesome.
No! Go away!
Mercy.
Down the ball.
Ooh, luminosity. Holy shit. You sound like Bud.
Awesome.
I got the Mercy. Oh, Mercy now.
Good shot.
I fucking knew Raven was coming for me.
Play
of the game.
Yeah.
MKB.
Does he actually MKB? Don't play with me.
MKB.
That is too slow to MKB.
MKB. Oh, what about that?
Okay, yeah, maybe.
So with that.
Bro, do you MKB?
He doesn't MKB.
Don't tell me my nigga that I've known for forever.
If I MKB'd, I'd deadass be platinum. I'm not even kidding.
I'm terrible with the keyboard, dude.
I
I'm
will say
spiking
one
for
thing.
some reason, so.
Guys. I think that you guys need to have. There's something about the awareness as a team that is lacking. Like that entire game, I had 2 deaths, and that's because of. And you guys all saw I would res people in your backline, like on top of people's heads and stuff.
I called
you. Have to be more. And no. Here's the thing. I would like to also point out. Kira, your comms, gorgeous, BB. Seriously, they're beautiful.
You.
I just feel the only
Wait, stop.
Let me, okay, ooh, shit, god dang, don't crucify me, keep going, sorry.
Yeah, so with that being said, I feel like your mind, you're playing too many roles, you're juggling too many roles, and it's not your fault because you're trying to pick up for where your comms are lacking as a team. So I feel like if you who is your shot caller? Who's the designated shot caller? One more time. Who is it?
It's Timmons.
Timmons. Okay. So that means I need to hear more Timmons, less Kira. And if that's the case, I feel like, for instance, when we play, I don't, honest to God, this is bad, but I don't know who our designated shot caller is. But I know that for the most part. Is it
me, dude. Get out of here. You know it's me. Don't even play. Don't even play.
It's me and Keegan, nigga. Damn.
Okay. Well, see, I was gonna say it was Keegan. But it's because the both of you, you make the main calls. You know what I mean? It's either one, so it interchanges, right? With that being said, with you guys, it feels like it feels like it's mainly you, Kira, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that as a main support player, juggling much pressure, it's too much. You know what I mean? You can't focus on being you. Like playing main support, it can be very difficult. So I feel like you have to pass the baton, okay? And then it will be more if you just focus on more callouts that a main support should be calling. If that makes sense.
All right, may I ask, what should I only be calling out then as main support? Because I'm always been used to just doing everything.
One big Mercy main tip I can give you is that a lot of people don't know this about Mercy, but when she Valks, not only does she see all of her team's health, she sees the enemy health. All of them. Every single person. So if you see someone who is half health, whatever health, or whatever you feel should be focused, call it out. Okay? Especially if they're in their backlines and shit like that. Okay? Just try and use that as a tool. Other than that, if there's flankers, call that out. If you want to push with your Valve, keep your alt charge updated constantly. If you're not going to say it out loud, put it in the chat. If you want to damage boost something, or if you want somebody to peek you, stuff like that, but not too much. You don't want to flood comms too much as the main support. It's really up to your off and your main your main tank or whoever your shot caller is to really gather that. And then for the rest of your team, I'm hearing there's inconsistencies with calls. Some people are making calls that need to be. Yeah, there's a lot of things.
I know what it is. I know what it is. I'm pretty sure. You guys are calling stuff out well, but you guys gotta realize there's a difference between shot calling and focus fire. You guys gotta be okay, everyone focus fire Lucio. But shot calling, yeah, it's good to be aware of where people are and shit. And if someone's high ground, especially Dorado, and I learned this back in Season 4, if there are hit scans on the high ground fucking you up, and this has happened to me fucking every season since the game has came out, everyone goes under and goes high ground and pushes that motherfucker off.
I single that.
You just have to do that on that map specifically. On that map specifically, it's just so hard to deal with the hit scan just up there and going back up there and bullshit. But you guys learn the difference between shot calling and focus fire. And don't get caught up in medals. If you have gold medals and you're on tank, you're playing good, man. Just look at it like that. Be like, I got fucking gold damage. Let's go. Just think about it like that. Don't be trying to bring synergy down. You want to keep your synergy building and going up. You're not here to necessarily win. You're here to learn. So just have fun. Don't fucking worry about golds and shit. And medals really don't matter anymore because half the time on PC Top 500 when I'm watching streams, Sigma has gold damage. Unless, I'm watching fucking Defran or something. But, yeah.
Alright, so look, thank you for your acceptance speech for the Oscar you just won for, trying to help niggas out. But we have, I don't know how much time people have. I know for a fact, though, I want to switch us to attack and then have Phoenix mute their mics. So then they hear us, our comms, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Try to okay, well, this is how this is done, blah, blah, blah.
That's interesting, I like that.
And then after that, and after they've heard our comms, we get another map going to where we mute ourselves again and try to hear and see if we, before and after.
Yeah. Okay. That should be cool. I'd like to hear your
yeah, alright. Step it the fuck up.
Alright. Let's see. Let me get a Hanzo here. Wait. Let me get a Hanzo. We can keep McCree here. Hanzo McCree. I'm kind of contemplating on if we should run double shield or run Zarya.
I usually run.
Or we can just fuck it up and just go fucking Rhino, not Rhino, Orisa Hawk here.
4 tanks. Let's run goats.
4 tanks. Yeah, let's run Orisa Hawk here. We can go Genji here, bro.
Hanzo or Genji?
Alright, come on, guys.
Timid.
Genji.
Sacred. Figure that out.
Go Genji, Hanzo.
Yeah, if you guys want to call your comp real quick, if you need to,
They figured
if you guys want to make switches to
it also is a challenge, but no call.
I've actually done this once before against a lower team, so this is exciting.
Beyond, Beyond.
Hey, I want to push right side here. I want to push right side.
Alright.
Don't hear me. Right side.
Okay. Let's see what I got.
Yeah.
2 comms. Defend objective A.
Yeah, Junkrat.
Let me know when you pull.
Junkrat, Zarya, Ash.
Arisa.
No, they have an Ash.
Oh, I got shielding too.
Junkrat,
Ash. Right side.
Get the Zarya. Right low. Nah, y'all can pull back here.
Run pinning. Back up. Phoenix.
dying. What the fuck? I'm gonna go to Zen.
Alright.
No fire strike.
You needed a doctor? Enemy contact.
Bring shield, bring shield.
I'm about to
Let's
go.
get sent on, get sent
Fully
on.
now.
Ash half, Ash half.
Big cool. Stand right shield. Ryan shield.
Right one, nice.
Hey, cover the rest, cover the rest, cover the rest.
Yeah, kill Zarya. Focus Zarya on the left. Cover the rest, cover the rest. Zarya on the left, Zarya left alone. Mercy.
Lucio one. Go Lucio.
3 down.
Push him. Ash 1 point, F 1 point.
Retire.
I got it.
Macy's using a hawk.
Shit.
I just see you jump into the shit.
Zarya's probably about 70 to grab.
I have Val.
Yeah, 70 to grab, probably gonna be close to Shatter. Just use Tire. Yeah, you're 60 to blade. Watch grab, watch Shatter, watch Bob.
Yeah, they wasted. They use
Hey, I'm gonna initiate fight with Bongos.
Sorry one.
Yo, hear me, just Bongos.
Yeah, just Bongos. Wait, that's you, just huge, push him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and discord this Ryan here, bring shield.
Oh, hey, next shield. Next shield, I'm popping Bongos, you ready? Never
No,
mind.
Run.
Ryan
Ryan's in the mega, he's discorded, low. Nice.
Ryan dead. There's Junkrat.
Okay.
Junkrat 1.
They're gonna have both support ults, both tank ults, and Bob. Both support ults, both tank ults, and Bob. I have trans.
Don't forget about Shatter.
Take up Beatrop.
Yeah.
We're gonna have Shatter.
Huge kill.
Should have beat that.
Cover the res if we can. Oh, like, don't lose your life for it.
Lucio
Junk, Mercy, top right.
Never mind.
Do they have Beatrop?
Hey, next shield.
Yes, they have Beatrop.
Top right.
They have no bubbles, bring shield, they have no bubbles.
Junkrat dead.
Right discord. Line 1-on-1, nice. Zarya has grab, killer. Zarya has grab on the right side.
Focus on Lucio. Second blade. Alright, let's Beatrop down. Beatrop and Bob down. As soon as this Beatrop's done, I'm over later, right? So if you're ready?
No. Mercy discord.
Lucio on cart.
Mercy discord behind.
Ryan's on point.
Mercy one.
Mercy, get Mercy. Nice.
Nice for straight on not using the blade there.
They have a Hanzo now?
What else do they use? They use Bob?
Yo, start.
Yeah, hey, Hanzo switch.
Hanzo spawn. Got him. Stagger. Junker head.
Still both tank ults, both support ults. Or no, they use beat. So both tank ults, Valk, and Tire. That's this fight. Both tank ults, Valk, and Tire.
Hey, push back here. You're done a shit.
Hey, my trance won't stop a grab Tire. We need to play spread.
That's fine. Junker right middle.
Right this one? Yeah, keep fighting. I'm shattered. Lose it, no ults.
I'm dead here, that's fine. We got out of that out.
Grab Tire is their win condition for this fight. They still haven't done it yet.
I just want to Valk. We can Valk Blade here. That's all I want to do.
When you're ready, I'm gonna come back when you guys are choke. I'll Valk.
I'm on the way, just push up.
Hey, help cover in the back. Being the beater. Ryan could die here. Ryan could die, Ryan one.
Zarya.
Junk left. Junk one.
I'm rezzing.
Lucio one. Lucio dead.
Nice. They threw grab, no shatter.
30 per grab.
Yeah, go ball now, ball switch.
Got you. I have Bongos here.
Watch Hanzo and watch Valve. Watch Hanzo and watch Valve.
Blocking right.
They're backing early. Back up. Okay, we're one. Stay. Ball one. Lucio alone. Reaper. Monkey probably in the back. I need heals.
I fucked up my shield, boys.
Mercy behind.
Mercy behind.
Mercy one.
Push card.
Hanzo behind.
We lost him.
He's one shot. He's one.
When did that happen?
He at the end of the fight, he disappeared.
Like just now.
Yeah, I think he
I'm gonna go get a
DC'd
piece of
because
chicken.
he left the party, everything. So I'm actually gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
Actually, fuck that. I'm about to smoke a bogey.
Was I pretty close on your ult tracking? Was I pretty close?
Yo, he might have raged.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, he might have.
Because he jumped off the map.
Did he? I don't know. Well, he just came out and tried to slam me, but he got so 1 HP.
Was that the Hammond?
Yeah, he came out and like he tried to slam me, but he got so low so fast
He
with Discord.
shouldn't. There's no way he rage quit because he's shock color, no?
I guess.
Well, no, he has anger problems though. I know him personally. He kind of like has problems with that shit.
This isn't a it's a learning experience. Nigga, like if you don't want to
No,
learn,
yeah, you're right. No.
Makes sense. You guys.
I'm a sweaty top 500 DPS. Like, if you guys beat us, that something's wrong.
If you beat us, we're disbanding. Fuck.
Hey yo, rest in peace.
Wow.
Yo.
Nah, Splashy's like kind of on your team.
I was about to say.
Wait, what happened?
Nah, that was a joke.
Oh.
Anywho, text that guy, ask him if he's good.
If he was okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a coach? Or like...
They were supposed to have a dragon monkey, but Kira, he kind of fucked off on. So I'm trying to help him as best as I can.
Cutting out.
Alright,
okay.
Wait, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. I said, well, dragon monkey. Yeah, Dragon Monkey is supposed to be their coach, but he kind of said fuck off to him in a way, at least what Dark Air told me. So like I've been trying to do my best on helping him as much as I can.
No, I get that, yeah. Because I feel like if you guys had a coach, because that's like the main, that's what's basically like the main thing. Is like if you had somebody who comes to the scrims and gives you like what to play, why you're playing it, how to focus and stuff like that, more in depth, like that seems like to be the main.
And even if you can't even get that shit, try to be each other's coaches. Like that's why you don't see us with a coach. Like we try to help each other out with our criticism and our shit.
And if you want, you can like record gameplay. You know what I mean? If you
Pod
felt
reviews.
like you
Send it to any of us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you feel like you popped off, or if you feel like you did like shit, you can have like a second opinion. Looking back at your gameplay.
Don't we have like a fucking clips?
I have returned.
Clips, like,
yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Like, but you guys gotta realize though, like.
Huh?
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
I went to the bathroom.
You guys.
Well, did Timmons message you back?
Did he message me? I didn't message him. I was peeing. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
So, like, key takeaways that I kind of want you guys to, like... let me ask you guys, what were some, like, key things that you noticed that always were happening?
You were calling to
like,
cover the
in our
res?
comms. What were, like, key things that always happened?
Yeah, that's another.
Okay, well, yeah, that's good.
You're calling
But, like, anything else? Like...
She's trying to talk, nigga, let her talk.
Okay, sorry, damn. It was a long pause. I thought, my bad, I thought that was it.
I was like, you guys
Sorry.
were almost always calling, like, key positions of where we were, like, or what ults you thought that we had.
Was Keegan spot on with any of those callouts with you guys' ult charges?
Well, I know at one point you said I had Valk, and I looked and I said 33%.
Well, you know what? It's a good try.
That could be my fault.
No, I think it was.
He was spot on with me. Like, he was spot on with
Always assume that they have their roles.
I know with mine is because I used it the previous team fight, and I don't think it registered that I did.
Yeah. I might have died. Like, that happens a lot. Like, if you die, it's really hard to keep.
Oh,
The thing about Mercy's ult is that it's been heightened, like the last patch that she got or whatever, she gets like, last major one, she got like an increase in Valk, and if you're playing her in a specific way, if that makes sense, you can get Valk every fight, you know what I mean? Like, most cases, if I pop Valk after the Valk is over, a big Mercy tip is, even if your team, if you see 5 critical, you know what I mean? Like, even if your main tank is low-key, like, spamming, bitch, heal me, you know what I mean? Damage boost. Because, pro tip, and this is why I have Valk every single fight for the most part, is because I'm damage boosting, everyone's low, and the moment my Valk comes out, I have about 65% on my ult charge. You you want, that's a really, really good mercy, like a mercy tip, and just keep that in mind. Just keep it damage boosting towards the last 5 seconds, and I promise you'll be at least 45% into your ult for the next fight.
Okay.
Sorry for interrupting, but text me when we're starting again.
Yeah, he's not answering me.
I got you.
Yeah, he probably just went
Weird.
to.
Gotta get that sorted out too. If he's
I'm gonna go
leaving
get dinner
streams,
then real quick. I'll be back.
If he's leaving
Yes, bro.
like pugs or scrims like out of anger or frustration, gotta deal with that.
You might want to. That's definitely not like leadership behavior.
that's
Like
okay.
I've dealt with that shit. Like I've used to do that shit before, and I kind of like lost trust.
That can, yeah.
I don't know that he raged.
Like,
I
for
mean, he
instance,
might
like-
have, but he didn't die or anything. I didn't see his name in the feed. He just vanished.
No, I think he like had died
No, I killed him.
because he switched on the ball and came out and tried to come in the back line and got discorded and fucking lost 600 health in 2 seconds. So like, and then I think he left right after that.
I don't know. He never like, cause he's also our our team captain, but he hasn't like raged like that before, like to the point that he left.
Yeah.
Yeah, rage quitting. That's something that I do.
I don't think he would have. Though. He didn't sound. He didn't.
Yeah, he didn't
Well,
sound
he-
like that angry. You know what I mean? Like he was
don't know.
frustrated, but he didn't sound like rage quit frustrated. You know?
Well, there's no reason to get frustrated. It's just all a learning experience. Like, if I get dicked on, he dicked on me a couple times on Kings Row. You
he
know, I
said his
didn't sit
internet went
there and,
out.
like. That's what I used to say. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, right.
He just messaged me back. His internet was out.
Yo, PC would never.
Right, so like, PC would never. But listen though. I've been trying to get this, like, say this shit for the past 10 minutes, and I've been getting cut the fuck off. Omnis Gaming is a family, bro. Tier 5, Tier 4. Even if like we jump to Tier 6 sooner or fucking later, if Keegan stops being a pussy.
He said his internet is still out.
Can we get a replacement for him at all?
Okay, guys, can one of you try and get a hold of Pointless?
But we're all a family here, you know what I'm saying? So if you need help, you can come to us. You can come to us individually. Come to us as a team. You know, you can add us, you can ping us, you can do whatever you have to do, and we're always happy to help, no matter what. I mean, if we weren't, none of us would be here. Like, just to be honest with you.
It's true.
Well, thank you. I do really appreciate it though, because it's like we've been losing the first couple, and I mean we're a brand new team, so it's kind of to be expected. But I just was at the point where I'm like, I don't know what we're doing wrong.
It's hard. It's hard if you're a new team and you don't have the right guidance. Like, you know what I mean? If you don't have the right, like, coaching and stuff. A lot of us, I think almost for the most part, a lot of us have been on other teams. So it's not necessarily, like, the team play that we need to, like, work on or whatever. It's more so just us getting used to each other, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why we don't really need a coach necessarily. Whereas you guys, it's a mixture of getting used to each other, and I think there's some, I'm not completely sure, but I think some that are new to team in general. So it's like really getting it all, you know what I mean? All meshing and all that, that's a lot more work. So you would need the coaching, you would need like the help. And that's totally fine.
I'm probably about to play Apex on my PC right quick while we wait.
Wow, on your PC.
He said to go on without us, but I'm like, we don't have.
We can't physically do that, yeah. What if hit up Momo? Is Momo on yet?
Momo was on earlier.
He said he would be here for the scrim if he was needed.
Can somebody add him real quick? Because if we can get Momo in here, we can give them Fat Turtle. Because I mean, y'all are already quiet. You can have the silent main tank anyway. Like, who's this? Momo.
I missed
I ain't gonna lie, that's true as shit though, because when that nigga was talking, I fanboyed. I'm gonna expose myself. I'm gonna expose myself right quick. When Turtle said something earlier, bro, I fanboyed, alright? And, like, I spazzed him. I was like, yo, that nigga Turtle talking. But I ain't let because, you know, real niggas don't do that shit, so I had to, like...
You guys, can I say, this is always so weird for me, because, like, I know you guys, so knowing like GM and top 500s, it's not that weird. But for some reason, I still like get fan person-y, girly, I guess, whatever, with Turtle, because when I was just getting in the team scene, it was just like Turtle this and Turtle that, and everyone was talking about how awesome this fucking main tank is, who just went in and raged and just get the fuck out of his way, and I was just like, this guy is so cool. And then I think I got in a thing with him. He was either with you or Keegan or somebody back in the day, and he was just like dead silent. I think he said hello, and that was it. I was just like,
hello.
Oh my god. So now it's just like, oh, Turtle, and I'm just like, oh, he's so cool.
Like, look, when I see Turtle's name,
I appreciate the love.
I don't know. It's funny because Turtle is such a legend, and the legend of the silent main tank is so real. Because sometimes I'll duo queue with Turtle, and he'll say something in chat, but he really like only talks with me when we duo queue. But like he'll say something and people will be like, bro, I've been playing with that Turtle for 10 seasons and I've never heard him speak. I swear I've heard like 10 different people say that shit. It's like, what the fuck?
That's like, there's this
Back
girl.
when I was trying to come up
I've played with him since season fucking. For like
There's
5
this
seasons.
girl, send me your nudes, and I have not heard her speak. And like yesterday, she just started speaking. It sounded like a little Japanese girl, and I was just like, "Who the fuck just talked?" Like, and I was like,
Look. So like back in like season 9, when I was trying to come up as like a main tank player, I think I finally peaked. Like, oh shit, 3,700, right? And to me that was a big ass accomplishment because I was finally like taking comp serious. And then that's when I kind of like I was like, okay, well let me find out who the main tanks are so I can like be up there with them, try to be. And I knew everybody. I was always asking around. It was Fat Turtle, Axel, and Kill Me Jr. at one point. He was dirty, and then Raw when he used to fucking main run. And like every time I would always see him in my games, bro. I would tried my best not to talk, bro, because like I couldn't stop. Like I always aspired to be Turtle and Turtle and Raw at one point. I even told Raw this at low key. Like I always told him that. Oh, at least Raw. But yeah, that's why I fanboy. Yeah.
Alright, I'm not the only one who's fangirl here.
Yeah.
See, the only people I really knew from Mercy's were like, well, apparently, I was so mad about this because I didn't intentionally name drop somebody, but I was talking to Matt and I said something about Ian Calhoun, and he was like, wait, you fucking know Ian? And I was like, yeah, he's a shitty fucking Plat Mercy main. Like, what about him? And she's like, you know he's GM, right? I was like, I'm surprised because he was down at Plat when I started, and he was bad.
You want to know some crazy shit? You want to know some crazy shit? Wait, let me speak. Wait. Ian?
Yeah, go ahead.
I used to have a friend named Marquise, right? Back when I was like diamond or whatever, like just like 3,500 was like my peak. He used to join parties with my friend Marquise, and he would get Marquise to DDoS him to GM.
Jesus.
Nope.
Hello?
I used to know that nigga. I knew him. I've known Ian since fucking like season.
I met him season 3.
5.
Can we talk about how season 6 Mercy was low-key broken and you had to DDoS to get there? Can we talk about that?
No, you know what?
Okay,
I hate it.
so...
Season 3, I finally hit Diamond for the first time. I only played in Season 2, I didn't play Season 1. But I was just like, oh my god, I hit Diamond, this is amazing. And I hit it at the end of the season, so Season 4 comes up, and I'm like, I'm ready for this. And they're like, guys, Bastion got this great buff that we're not gonna fix for a month. And I was just like, I'm in gold now. Fucking shoot me. I'm done.
Okay, so I don't think he's coming back, and I don't know if we have a sub.
The shit I would do to be gold again, it was so much fun.
Like,
that means...
is there anyone that you guys know
I
that could just come in and play for a minute?
Yo, give him quick scope, he's on.
Hold on. Let me grab my laptop real quick.
Every one of my friends
Phantom?
list is a support main or another DPS.
Phantom, Janine... I don't know what Pacifism plays. I got, but I don't talk to her anymore.
Pacifism plays Mercy.
You can ask her. So.
I mean, preferably some kind of tank player.
Pacifism plays Mercy.
Let me see who I am friends with.
Yeah, you can ask Janine if you want, Slushy. I'm not.
Oh, there's I got Fat Turtle. Who else do I know that's a tank that's on my
I ain't
list
gonna
right
say
now?
nothing, but Turtle, if they put you on the team, I'm dicking on you, bro. Every team fight, and that's stamp, nigga. I'm gonna dick on you so hard. Don't do
Oh,
it.
Godspeed's on.
I'm looking forward to it.
Shit, I got you. Watch this nigga like 720 shattering my ass like out
No way.
He's gonna do it.
I think
like,
Momo can play right now.
Momo hasn't replied though.
If he shatters me, he's gonna like.
No, he just replied right now.
What?
Alright.
Oh yeah, Momo can join, I think. Yeah, Momo's joining.
Alright.
So, does anybody have like a time frame right now, like when they have to go?
I have off tomorrow.
Nah,
Yeah.
Caption. I'm gonna send you a
Squad
screenshot of what I was
to
just sent.
I have to go after this.
For who?
Squad. Alright, Momo's coming right now.
Does that text you guys back or not?
Yeah.
He did, but his.
Alright, did Timmons
he said he's in
reply to you
now.
guys or no?
Yeah, he's in now. Supposedly.
Alright.
So we're gonna give him
Yeah,
Turtle,
supposedly.
and then we'll just give him Momo.
Turtle? You want Turtle?
You said y'all want Turtle? Damn, then put me on that team. Fuck it. That's
why
fucked
would
up.
you though?
Damn, look, Turtle, they trying to throw me under the bus for your ass, bro.
We didn't want to. Why said we didn't want to break it up? That's what I said.
Yeah, it's basically them. Man. If we have to choose between, I thought we were gonna give them Momo. I mean, I don't care. If I have to choose between Cat or Fat Turtle, I'm gonna choose Cat. I'm gonna have to choose my boy Cat. Sorry, Turtle.
Why is that? Why is that? Why is that, Lord?
What do you mean, why?
Why is that? Why is that, Lord?
Cap, can you invite Momo?
Like, I'll choose you to stay is what I meant, nigga.
I know that. I'm saying, why is that? Oh shit, I got a burp. Oh, excuse me. Where's Momo? Got him. I'm fucking weird.
I don't know why.
Nah, that nigga
I
Turtle,
gotta
that
go
nigga
get
Turtle
my
probably
phone
like...
charger from my car. I'll be right back.
Alright. The nigga
I'll be
Turtle
right
probably
back.
gets
I'll be
all
right
the
back.
bitches.
And I just started a Clash of Clans game.
Alright, so look, Momo. Momo.
He's probably. Oh, yeah, he's here.
Where's this nigga at?
What's that? Who was that?
Alright, look, nigga, I need no memeing from you today, bro. This is a learning experience for Phoenix, alright?
Wait, you want me to go hard, bro?
I want you to go hard, but I don't want you to sit here and like meme.
Oh shit! My actual off-tank sub joined.
Oh, well, bye, Momo. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
You want me to put him in or no?
Switching sides.
Yeah, put him in.
What do we say we good?
Wait, are we playing the same game still?
Oh, Turtle should take him out anyways. Damn.
Yeah.
Y'all almost had him. Almost. Almost.
No,
Alright, mute your mic up. Let's go. Here. Let's see, what are we gonna run?
Alright.
No, them.
No. Three of a kind stay unmuted. Phoenix is muting their mics. Yeah.
Alright, yes, sir.
They're basically what's going on right now, Momo, is we're trying to show them what decent comm sounds like.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, no Mimi, no. Go Sigma.
Alright.
Sigma.
Oh shit, sorry. Ligma, Sigma, Digma.
My baby away.
Sigma.
There he is.
my
Godspeed.
baby
So here's what we're doing. We're all
Baby
gonna
on
mute,
tape.
and we're gonna listen to the comms of the GMs here.
Baby on
Three of a
baby on
kind.
baby.
Go again.
Busy soon enough.
Where are you, bot? What are you playing?
Close your eyes. Let me turn it
Oh
on.
shit, is that? Yeah, is he here? Somebody add him in the chat. Oh, he's here. Cat. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm here. I had to check him. I had to check him yesterday.
We're pursuing them frivolously, guys. Come on.
Alright, come on.
Okay, guys.
Especially.
So that's where PayPal.
Damn, wait, why did everybody sound like robots to me?
Hey, where are we? Hey, group up here.
Oh wait, no, I'm lagging. Pause it. I'm pause it.
I don't have
Somebody
a button.
pause it.
I don't have a button. I ain't got a button. Play it out.
Bro, I'm lagging my ass off.
Yeah, you got it, bro. Yeah, you got it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna have to be quiet here.
Everyone. Bring shield. Come on, guys,
Oh god, I'm lagging so hard.
Back up.
Oh, I don't know what the fuck's going on, bro.
Left side.
I'm like reloading.
Oh shit, I don't know what's going on. Can we pull? Try and pull. Close out. They have no hook. Push up.
Tracer's in your back line.
Push up. I'm peeling. Y'all push up. I'm peeling. Help us Sigma up front. Mercy behind us. Stagger.
I just punched her. I just took a kill.
Hey, you good now, Cap? Cap.
I don't think so. He's still here.
So I should help. Yo, next fight
Oh
we
wow,
fucking
he is
full
really
dragons.
lagging, bro.
Where are you? Oh.
If he's here, yeah, then we go for full dragons.
Hey, so we really don't have a pause though?
Are you okay?
No, my nigga, I'm at like 300 IND, bro.
Bro, I can't help you. I'm sorry. I don't.
Oh god.
I ain't got a pause button.
Hog left side.
This will work.
Alright, I'm gonna have to be quiet here then, bro.
Mercy body.
That's fine.
body.
Try and pull. Can we push up?
Lucio half. Hey, Mercy left.
Push up.
Yo, Mercy no fly.
Mercy in the mega. Go mega room.
Hog no wait.
Hog. Everybody hog.
Big.
There's behind us. We res.
I'm rezzing.
Heroes never die.
There's a one. Turn around. Get out. We're down one. Oh shit. Come on, guys. Come on. Where's the half?
Flanking.
Yo, Arhandel's dead. But you get that pick? Can we cover the res? Help her stay. There's their beat. Are we so low? Are we so one. Tracer to the back. I'm peeling. Help her Sigma up front. Yeah, they're left.
One.
Push up left.
Tracer. Dragon on point.
Hanzo right side.
Feel for Mercy.
Mercy one. Mercy still one.
Back from spawn. I have 50 bleed.
Hog open.
I can res.
Hanzo's down. They're down hog. Arisa.
I
Hanzo's back live. We're out here. Come back. Alright.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have Bongo this fight. I don't think they Bongoed yet. Yeah, they're gonna have Bongo.
They have Reaper instead of Hanzo.
Yeah, Bongo, Pulse, they don't have beat.
Yeah, they have a Reaper.
Bongo and Pulse are their combos here. Stay spread out so they can't pull in bomb. Stay spread out.
What are you want me to just say flux then? What you guys do?
No, use flux this fight, 100%. Pull flux. They don't have beat, so it should be free.
Orisa has no fortify. We should do it now.
Pull. Is it?
Oh, yo, I need help. Both are DPS are right side.
I'm on you.
Yeah. I got blade in a bit. Hey, Reaper.
Oh, I killed somebody! Oh, how did I kill somebody? Oh.
Reaper on point. Reaper no race on point. Ah! Reaper no race. Reaper point. Reaper run.
No TP. He's on top.
Damage in point. Focus the Reaper.
Please focus Reaper.
Reaper's one. Reaper can die. Mercy.
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 Yeah, please Mercy.
Ball.
Lucio. Dead.
Ball next. Just ball.
2-9. Nice. Good.
Yeah, we needed to ult track better there. Like, in between some of those fights, we really only did it like once or twice. But...
I'm gonna go reset my internet or something, nigga. This is terrible.
Well, I think they're gonna lose squad here. I don't know.
Yeah, we only got played because I died. No, good job, bro.
Oh, it must be nice to play really, no goddamn lag, man. They should look so smooth.
The lag doesn't make you stutter.
I'm sorry that I kept going after you.
Oh.
Huh?
I kept trying to kill Raven. He was making me mad. I killed him once.
Alright, same with me. Same with me.
Kira, I landed a rock on you from like Narnia, dude.
I know. I got all the way out, and I'm just like, fuck.
Yo, Red, Red.
Bro, I don't want to talk about it, bro.
Red,
I don't want
you
to
wanna
talk about it. Bro, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
No, because
hold on, so let me explain,
one
because
tap them every time.
Godspeed just kind of came into this. So, 333 here is our sister team, their GM, and they're kind of coaching us. So, we're playing maps, and then they're going over what we did wrong. So, in this instance, what you kind of came into was our comms are not really working the way they're supposed to. So, they were trying to show us a good example of comms and how they're supposed to run, so that when we go into the next map, we could improve our comms based on what we heard.
Yeah, our comms were a little cluttered there, like towards the end, but the point isn't for you to emulate everything they were doing. It's more of just to get a foundational understanding of what's important. Yeah, like understand the fundamentals of what's happening.
Basically knowing why we
I'm
call
sick.
call and when we call it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Combos. Combos are really important.
That was unfortunately my last map. But I have just one question for the members of 333.
Yeah, what's up?
Is there anything else that I could improve on? Just like
who's
anything?
The squad is our off support.
Lucio. I think your beats just need work. Like you need work getting your beats faster, and just beats. Really, you need to work on just ult usage and management. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
100%.
also make sure you know when to speed boost and shit.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's another thing. Just work on like knowing when to speed boost and your ult.
I would really just like look up like simple off support videos from like 4700 Lucios and stuff like that. I mean, it's gonna be a bit extreme, but they all do like starter videos, and that'll be a lot.
Like Frogger.
Be really useful.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go walk my dog.
Okay.
Alright. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Squad, I didn't forget, we will go over the settings tomorrow. Because we ran out of time.
Yes.
I should have done that earlier with you. I don't know why I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Talking about?
I should have talked to.
He is he's playing on lower settings, so I want to go over with him like the way he can change his settings and see if we can get him on a higher sense so he can turn faster as Lucio.
Just turn on your aim smoothly.
I mean, play whatever's like comfortable. I recommend. Like I wouldn't like don't play something that's like so high that like don't feel compelled to play something
No, I was
super
gonna try
high.
and get him. I was thinking of trying to get him like 50-50 or 60-60, because right now he's at 35.
Oh, what are you playing at?
That's really low.
Yeah, 35 is a little too low.
That's really.
35 is a little too low.
Honestly, Supreme Errands, which is the best console player to touch the game, opinionated, but I think it's very true. He, on all characters besides like flankers and stuff, he uses 80-80 and then 80 aim smoothing. I think that would be definitely your best bet.
Errands?
Yeah.
I play on 100-190.
I play on 100-100-0.
Same.
Yeah, I used to play on 0, but when I got grounded, I couldn't aim anymore, so I swapped it back to 90.
Yeah.
Keegan Caption says that his internet is done for the night.
Yeah, I was about
Alright.
to say.
Well, I guess we're done for the night.
What? Do you guys have any? Does anybody?
Oh wait, well we have Turtle. Never mind, I'm botting out.
Yeah, so he said to put Turtle in for you.
Oh yeah, we can.
Yeah, I'm botting out. I fucking forgot that was a thing.
I just.
Sorry,
Well, wait,
Turtle.
squad had to go.
Oh, so do you have any other supports, or is that it?
My other support is so sick that she told me to send her the VOD because she is dying.
Yeah. So that's it, huh?
I think
Well,
so.
do you have any questions? You guys, anyone else?
Oh yeah, for right.
Do you guys have questions? I'm trying to think if I have one. Because I kind of asked mine earlier.
No, I was just Phil. So.
Red got bodied, bro.
Shut
Bro, shut the fuck up.
I tried that thing you said, Twig, at the end, and people died.
People
No,
die.
it happens. It happens. It happens. It's just like you wanna. It's not. It's you wanna. It's best with a team that plays like a team, if that makes sense. So you
Well,
guys
yeah,
have to be more
my
aware.
Tracer died, but
You
my
guys have-
Orisa lived.
Do you guys have
I dinged
allied
your
health
Orisa
bars
so
on?
many times.
Do you have allied health bars on?
I do.
No, well, yeah, we're supports. We're supposed to. But I mean, like,
I
I'm
don't.
talking
I
about the
have that
rest
shit
of your
off.
team.
Fuck my team.
Okay, that's throwing.
That's throwing.
Yeah, no, the reason why I say that is because, especially when it comes to team play, you want them on, because even if they're not calling it out, sometimes, especially DPS, they can tunnel vision, you know what I mean?
Sure,
And they can go the quietest out of everyone. And if, say, the supports are already focusing, for instance, we like to run Pharah McCree a lot, right? Main support, you're supposed to be on the Pharah for the majority of it. But McCree is also another hero that you need to be paying attention to. Now, say the McCree is overextending a little bit and he's tunnel visioning for that last pick or staggers or whatever. He may not be paying attention to his health, and you're most definitely not paying attention to him. So that's why your teammates need to be like, okay, our McCree is like, getting his shit kicked in, maybe like, Mercy fly to him. Like, you want to be able to be aware of your teammates at all times. Or at least majority of the time. Like, that's one thing that we have on our team. Like, we are very aware of each other, and the team.
Yeah,
peel
like
and
I yell a lot. Like I'm peeling. I'm like help this, help that. I'm peeling. Like this is what
And that's a big, big thing.
Can I say something, dude? Nah, let him speak.
Momo, you weren't even here.
Dude, I'm just saying, dude. Alright, so look. I know you guys do. Listen, I play tank, dude. So like, I know, right? Sometimes, depending on what tanks you have, you can make space in different ways than other tanks, right? But some people think that you can only make space when you get a pick, dude. You can make space when you have an advantage on resources, dude. So say for example, the enemy team uses. Say for example, the enemy team uses the enemy team uses mortality, dude, and you guys have immortality, dude. You guys could get a little bit more aggressive with that because you guys have the advantage in terms of resources, dude. You don't only have to get aggressive when you guys have a pick, because sometimes picks don't always come until the space is made, dude. That's
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, I think that's it, right?
Sits in my mouth,
I
sits in
think
the
so.
house.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you for helping us.
No problem.
Alright, I love you, cuties. Good luck, dude. I'll talk to you guys later.
I'm gonna go cube on
I'm
myself
back.
and hate myself. Hi. Oh, Scrub, you
What do you
missed a
mean?
good chunk.
Why by yourself?
Are you gonna come
What did I
comp
miss?
with me? I'm so used to going